y'all, so thanks for watching MKayGlamour. As y'all see or probably notice, I have changed up the layout of this room. I've got new lighting. I've learned a lot in just a few videos that I've done, and the lighting was a really big problem, and I really hated the background of the television and the door, so I thought this was a little less distracting, and I think the lighting is a lot better as well, so hopefully the makeup looks will show up a lot better for y'all, so y'all can really get a true feel of how it turns out. But without further ado, let's get started. Now the first thing that I've already done is I wash my face and I moisturize. I moisturize with Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula. Really, I feel like any moisturizer will work. I think it acts as even a second primer, and it really helps your makeup stay on, and it really helps your skin to react well with the makeup. I hope you like this little talk through thing too. I'm trying out something different. Okay, so I'm actually gonna first start with color correcting. We're actually using two today. We're gonna start with the red. Just going to take a smidge bit of it, not trying to highlight, we're just trying to correct any dark spots that I have. I do have dark under eye circles, and my eyes are a little darker than the rest of my face, so this is going to help brighten that. I'm going to put just a little there. Same thing on the other side. Some people might have more hyperpigmentation on their skin and things like that. I really don't, but I do have some blemishes on the side of my face that are, or acne scars. Now, they were blemishes and I popped them. You know how that is. So we're gonna have to cover that up now. I do break out and I have red blemishes, and that's when we're going to use the green concealer for it. Just going to cover up any dark spots or acne scars. Really small ones, so I'm just dabbing. I'm not squeezing out anything. I don't want a big clump there. We want that to blend in really well. If you put too much, it's gonna change the rest of your skin tone, and it's just gonna mix with your foundation weird, and you're just not gonna like it. We can put that away, and we're going to take out our green concealer now. And like I said, you're gonna use this on any spots that are red, because it's going to help cancel out the red that's in your skin. I don't have too many red blemishes right now. They're starting to go down, but there still are a few, and remember, we're just dabbing a small amount of this. Also, if you're kind of like me, this area under my nose, it gets really red, and I hate that you can see it through my makeup, so I'm also going to put that there. I have a blemish on my nose that's a little red, and I know I look a little crazy, but now we're going to blend everything in. I personally like to use my hands when I'm blending this out, but if you're not really into that, you can just use a beauty blender sponge, and I'm just going to dab this in. We are not trying to move this around too much. We're just trying to focus on the areas that need it. Also gonna bring some of that product up on my eyelid because it also is a little dark. I also have a scar right here. Zoom down here, it's a little dark. A little around my mouth. Now, not using the hands, I used like a few, I used like 3 for that. So now we're gonna go in with a different hand, or different finger, and blend out that green concealer. Now I know I look really scary and crazy, but don't worry, you're not gonna be able to see this later. The foundation that I'm going to be using today is the Queen Natural Hue by CoverGirl. This is in Q710. I'm going to take this brush by Real Techniques. I just like to put my foundation on my skin directly, and then later I buff it in. So I'm just going to kind of dab it. So this is very, very, very important. We are not going to just brush this in circular motion. Because we color corrected, we don't want that stuff moving around. You know, we have it in certain spots for a reason, and we really want those colors to cancel out what we're trying to hide. Pat this into the skin. also did want to mention, if you guys want, you could also do that with a beauty blender sponge. We're gonna need to find another word. We're just gonna say sponge because I am having a very difficult time saying it for some reason. The same rules apply. Make sure that you're doing dabbing motions, you're not swiping, you're not brushing. No. This color is a little dark, which is fine because I'm used to getting either it's too light or too dark. But I might go to the store and because luckily they do have a shade that's right underneath it that should be able to match. So that's how you color correct. All that you have to do honestly after this is make sure that you set everything with a powder. Also, I'm going to go in with a concealer just to really brighten that under eye area and a few other spots. After that, that's all you have to do.